Hi, Rich Cullen here from Breakthrough Adventures. So thanks for reading my report, 6 Steps to Hatching a Plan for Your Corporate Escape. Those 6 steps are key to changing career, but after working 13 years in the city, I know this is true. The biggest barrier to your corporate escape is your limiting beliefs. So what are limiting beliefs? So they are any statement about life, your capabilities, or what's possible that limits you in some way. There's some examples such as life's a struggle, you must struggle to succeed. I can't quit without having another job to go to. Or all managers, they're in it for themselves. Or I'm too old to retrain now. I don't have time to explore new interests. Now we're consistently programmed as high achievers to do well at school, to get good grades, to go to a good university and get a good job. And that's exactly what I did. Here's a slide of my city life, I like to call it. I went to a very good university, Warwick Business School, Warwick University, and then I went on to be accepted by KPMG, the world's leading accountancy and professional services firms. And here's a view of Canary Wharf there, the city. And I worked at Canary Wharf and also in the city at clients' offices. But guess what? I was miserable. I'd seen LA Law growing up. I'd watched Gordon Gekko strutting his stuff in Wall Street. And unfortunately, I wasn't doing any of this. I was just ticking numbers and studying numbers all night. I was working 12 to 14 hour days with study on top, and I was bored. I had a sense of dread come over me. I had this complete mental baggage. My beliefs were holding me back. This on this slide, these are my beliefs here. That I couldn't give up a prestigious ACA qualification with the world's leading accountancy firm. And I wouldn't be taken seriously in the world of work if I did change. And that I would be a quitter if I did leave such a prestigious company like KPMG. In fact, even when I was considering it, one of the partners told me that no one leaves. And what would my family think? What would they possibly think seeing me go through university to then give it all in here? And that I couldn't have freedom, and that it just doesn't happen for people that work in large corporations. They have to work the long hours to have the nice house, the nice car. And that I couldn't make that kind of money outside banking, accountancy or law. So how on earth did I overcome these beliefs? Well, I realised I had to make a change, but I didn't really have a clue how. So what I first did was really ask myself what was important in the context of my job. Where's my passion? What aspect of corporate life did I enjoy? And I had a long, hard think about this, and I sought out a career coach who really worked on my career values. And I read an incredible book by Poe Bronson on this slide here, What Should I Do With My Life? About different people wondering what to do with their lives. Says exactly what it says on the cover. And the fear inside me about getting the motivation to leave my job. Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers is an absolutely cracking book. Gave me the confidence to just give up the job at KPMG and follow my real career values. I went on a journey of self-discovery, and I modelled various different gurus, such as self-help gurus like Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, and read some entrepreneurial books, such as Richard Branson's different autobiographical books. And I was just really getting inspiration. I discovered that I really wanted to connect with people, that connecting with people was essential, and that the ticking numbers, I wasn't really connecting with people on a deep level. Sure, I met lots of different finance directors and lawyers and other accountants, but I wasn't connecting on a deeper level. I certainly wasn't getting a passion for winning, and I really realised there was competition in me and that I wanted adventure. I wanted freedom from the office. So armed with my new insights and my new career values, I did the only logical thing you can do when you have a high-flying career ahead of you. I resigned and I took a new job in sales paying £16,000 a year. The completely crazy thing. Took a pay cut, took a job making just £16,000 a year. Are you insane? People were saying to me. Are you absolutely insane? You've given up your high-flying job at KPMG and you're now doing some sales job at 16 grand a year. But the reality of the situation was that I absolutely loved it because I was connecting with people. It was a real risk for me to do this, but I was connecting with people. I was meeting new people every day and I was connecting, delivering tangible results to the company's bottom line. I was winning and competing with other sales guys, and there was huge variety, meeting different companies, different firms throughout the day. And there was so much fun there as well. There was sales trips, incentives, free nights at Michelin star restaurants, racetrack days, heaps of commission. And I was free. I was free out of the office, no longer bored. And the biggest upside for me was I went from earning £42,000 commission in the first year to £75,000 the following year, and then after my third year in sales, £110,000 a year. I was earning a six-figure income, which I couldn't have dreamt of so quickly where I was before. And what's more, I found my true calling in life. I'd got to actually experience adventure. I had the money to fly to Peru and climb mountains and volcanoes and abseil in Belize. There's some pictures of me there, caving in Belize and snowbound in the Alps in Val d'Isere there. I've got to do all these crazy things that I love, adrenaline-fueled adventure. And then in April 2010, this year, I actually ran 156 miles across the Sahara Desert in 7 days for charity in the Marathon des Sables, which is the toughest foot race on Earth. Temperatures of 50 degrees centigrade, and there's some pictures of me with that's me in the right hand side of the picture there with a nosebleed at 5 o'clock in the morning, having walked for almost 22 hours non-stop. And there's a picture of me in my bloodied feet, having gone so far. And again, my values of competition and pushing myself, the sense of adventure about being out in the middle of one of the world's largest deserts. So just remember that none of this would have been possible if I hadn't identified my limiting beliefs in the first place. So take a look at what beliefs are currently holding you back in your job right now. What beliefs are holding you back in your life as well? Which beliefs are stopping you from making a change? And I hope this video gave you some food for thought. Take care and I'll speak to you soon.